everyone. This is Charlotte. Welcome back to my home. This is a continuation, a part 2, if you will, of the planner card box. And the first video, I used gesso and gessoed 2 coats on each side of the wood pieces. 4, I believe. 4 pieces. And then I took my Tim Holtz sanding disc and lightly sanded, got a really smooth surface so there's no like little bumps or air pockets or buildup of paint. And then I grabbed my Ideology. This is typeset. This is what I decided I would use. And I put 1 coat using Collage Page. And I thought I wanted it on the bottom, but I'm liking this. And now I was thinking I'd have the inside bottom plain. Now I'm wondering, I think I'm gonna put this on the, this was gonna be the bottom. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna put it on the inside as well. So yeah, let's do it. So what I did is I took, oh, this is a nice piece. I took it like this, literally, and my little sticks that go on here that hold the, little roulette, the little, I'll show you just a second. I can't talk. Okay, this worked the first time. Let's see if I can get it to work. Yay! That worked. And then I did this. I just tore it. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so you can see, now I've got this here. I don't want this here because that's going to get glued. So I'm going to come here and I'm just going to trim this. You can tear it, doesn't have to be even. And I may go over some of this with gesso. I'm not sure yet. I think this might be the bottom. I don't know, really like that. Okay. So we're just gonna, I wanna make sure that this is gonna fit. So I might have to get the sander out, and that's gonna go over, that's gonna go over. So I think it's just gonna be way easier if I just come in and do this than it is if I try to tear it or sand it, because I've got these little places that jet out because they have to be glued. My little pieces have to be glued. And I'm just gonna come and go on that line. I might be a little bit short, but you know what? We're gonna come and we're gonna ink when this is done, and it isn't gonna matter. So we're gonna put this piece on. And then we're just gonna come ahead and collage. This is what I've got left of my Collage Page. I need to get some more. So we're just gonna put this on. So how's everybody doing? Well, I hope. I see little lumps in here and I'm kind of wondering what's going on. That could be because it is now in a different container. Air is getting in. But I don't know in the grand scheme of things if that's even going to matter. So now we're going to put this on. As best we can. If it tears, if it rips, it's okay because it's just going to look that much better. I think it's just going to look, I will show you on this side right here. You can see there's none there's no paper, it's because it, I pushed on it, stretched it, and it ripped, and I'm like, that's okay. I don't mind. And if I think there's too much pattern, I'll just come back over this when it's dry with some gesso and get out some of the color. I really like the way this looks. I think for me, I'd like a little bit more, but I don't know that I want it fully covered like this. It's pretty cool, but, and I've got wrinkles, but I don't think I care. And like I've mentioned, this is gonna be either the inside bottom or it's gonna be the bottom of the box. So I'm thinking, see how I just tore that? That's okay. I'll just rip that off and it's all right because you can't really even tell. So I mean, that looks good to me. So I'm not worried about it. And then you can see on the photo here that she came in and she inked it. So look at how much ink is in here. So I'll be inking too. But I do believe that I am going to collage-page on top of this. And I think I've got permanent waterproof, but I have noticed when I use archival ink and I put collage-page on top of it, it will move, even though it is permanent. It will move. So I think I am going to collage-page first, and then I'm going to ink when it's all done, and then I'll put it together. So I do think this will be the underneath. So I am going to go ahead and seal this with my collage-page because I think it might last longer if it's sealed. So I'm going to do that. So hopefully everybody's doing well. The first part I did earlier today, and then we ate and we were watching a little bit of a movie, hubby and I. And so I don't have any new news to share with you. So there we go. I think I got it all. And I'm going to put this aside to dry. And then I have this piece. It will go like this. The taller will be the back. And I'm liking this. And it's just a matter of, do I want to see it like that? On the inside, I think, or should this be the outside? Oh, it's going to be like this. It's going to go like that. So do I want this to be the outside or the inside? I think I'll make this the inside. And I think I will put it this way. So we are going to do the same thing to this. And collage-page this down. You can use medium, you can use Mod Podge, whatever you like to decoupage with. And if you wanted to get a box, and I mean, you can go to the hobby store and get a box, the craft store and get a box and do the same thing. You can use napkins. Do you know how beautiful that would be? So I think I'm gonna come up. You don't have to come up all the way. Let's see where it's gonna fall. We're gonna do this. Oh, it's so cool looking. Look at that. Make sure I get it down. I've got some wrinkles, but that's okay. And then this is going to be tear this, get my little bits off. I don't want anything to get in the way of where I am going to be gluing. So I don't want an issue when I put this together. I am so excited to, I think I'm going to take either file folder or beige colored, eggshell colored cardstock to do my little file folders and dividers. So that will go like that. That's pretty cool. And because this is going to go on the inside, I'm not worried about that right there. But that's where you can take your little pieces and just overlap them. You can see I didn't paint this, and I don't think I'm going to, but I am looking at this wondering, do I want to? Is that going to annoy me? Look at how easy that would be. Let's see what we've got. This is going to be too small for this one. I mean, we can do it and then just kind of patch it, but everything's upside down. I don't like that. This would be all right on the inside, though, coming up this way. Do I want to do that, or do I want to just piece this? This probably makes more sense to just piece this. Not in love with that design, but if I put it on the back, oh, I think I like that better. I think let's do that. Okay. Yeah. This will be I'm going to come down here like this. Could sand this off. I don't feel like I need to sand it off, though. I think I can rip it, and like I said, even if it's uneven, it's okay. But now I've got those holes. I cannot cover up those holes because this needs to go through the holes. And I wonder, will this work? Can I do this? Don't want to break this stick. I think I'm going to, if I break the sticks, I'm in big trouble because then I don't have anything for my little cards, like Rolodex cards to go through. So you don't want to break your sticks. I think I'm going to do this. And you're not going to see this anyway at all. I'm so afraid that they won't fit. They should. Yeah, that's in there. That's in there. That's in there. That's all that matters. And then I'm not worried about this because, like I said, that's the base. So let's, I'm real curious to know if I go ahead and use this. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see if it's going to run. Ooh, look at that. It's so cool. You know, it says right on there, waterproof and permanent. So let's see, maybe it won't run. Isn't that so pretty? And then this is why I'm not worried about painting the top, because that's cool looking. Okay, guys. Excuse me. I was just going to say, I think I'm going to sneeze. So let's see then if this runs. And it isn't. Okay, good. It's being very good. Look at that. Okay, so I think I'm going to make this the outside. So cool. And let me go through here just one more time and make sure that they are not getting clogged at all. So we'll let that dry. So cool. And then, you know what? I think I'm going to take this little piece, and I think that I am, this is in there. You're never going to see this, but am I annoyed enough to want to mess with it? Charlotte, how annoyed are you? How annoyed are you to want to make this a big deal? You know what? I think I'm annoyed enough that I do want to make it a big deal. So, I mean, if it's really going to bother me, then let's fix it while we can. And that's the beautiful gift of collage paper. Because look at, you cannot even tell. Okay? So we're going to keep this on hand just for those reasons. Okay. Probably should let this dry, but too impatient. I am so excited about this box. It's crazy. Yeah, that's better. And this will be, like I said, this will be the inside. So let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, because it's like magic. Look at that. Okay. So this should be Monday when you're seeing this. I hope you all had a great weekend. This is our last weekend with Allie. She's going to leave this week. Won't see her for 1.5 years. That is not easy, guys. But she's so excited. She's immersed in Spanish, which is a wonderful thing. It's really the only way to learn. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? So let's put a coat on here. Boy, I've got to order some of this. I keep not thinking about it. I get these lumps. Hope I have enough to finish this. Well, clearly I'm not coming back with the gesso. So there's enough white on here that I'm not sitting there thinking I need to pull the gesso out. But this is the inside, and I'm not that concerned with the inside. Ooh, that might be giving you a glare. Yeah, it's cool. I've got some lumps, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's check this out. Oh, that ain't gonna help me, is it? Let's put that up there. Okay, let's... So far, I am not thinking I need gesso. Ooh, it's still sticky though. I think this is probably going to be best drying overnight. You could see where it's taking paper off of my thumb because it's sticky. So I'm going to let this sit overnight. I'm not going to touch the back. I think I'll make this the bottom. This was always going to be the bottom because I really like the look of that. But yeah, this is really tacky. So let's get this under the light. Helps it. Let me grab a drink of water and then let's play with wrong side. If this is the inside on this side, because the back is taller, then this will be the inside on the opposite side. So that is important to remember or you'll get it all messed up. So let's see what we've got. This is what is on the other side. Do we want them to match? No, I don't think so. We don't want them to match, do we? I don't think so. Let's use this piece here like this. Okay. Boy, I don't have a lot of this left, do I? Yep, I'm down to the funny little bits. That's why I'm getting those little lumps, I think. I might be able to overnight some of this on Amazon. So let's too wrinkly for my taste. Some wrinkles I don't mind, but don't want a whole lot of wrinkles if I can help it. You know, pull it a little bit. Some wrinkles, yes. A lot of wrinkles, no. And many times you can smooth them out. But like I said, this is on the inside, so it's not going to be something that you're really going to be noticing because we're filling this up with all kinds of goodies. That's the idea. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I'm looking at I took my sanding blade out. Excuse my reach, guys. Let's see. Get a sanding disc. This is the Tim Holt sanding discs. Let's see if we're going to need one of these. I think we do. The difference between this and the others is that this was an entire piece. The other was bits and pieces. So I just have to make sure that my glue is going to adhere to everything so I don't have an issue when I go to put my box together. I think we're good. And I might just on the ends where you have this, I might do some washi tape. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I think this looks pretty good. Could have been a little bit smoother, but I'm not going to worry about it. There, I just took that off, but you can't notice it. That's what I mean. If you rip it, if you tear it, it's just not that big of a deal. So let's get out the archival ink. Take care of this. And then while I've got my a little bit of this left, I have a Mod Podge somewhere, but I think I'll have enough of this. I'm not going to be able to do the other sides because this is really going to have to dry overnight. I don't want to play with the other side and mess this up. So there is, I think I will off camera take care of the other side, and you're not missing anything because I'm going to be doing exactly what I'm doing right now, only to the other side. So cool. So we've got one more piece left. And this is the back. This was the front because it's the smaller piece. So this is the inside. I mean, it isn't even going to matter. So I'm going to have to decide if I want that. I mean, that could be the front. Did I put a finish on here? I don't think I did. Might as well, right? I don't remember putting a finish on his. I may have. So we'll let this sit. Okay, and then we've got the back. This is technically the back. So we've got this piece right here, and I think let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll decide if it's going to be the inside or the outside. You know, I'll probably never look at the back of this box. And you're not really going to see the inside back of the box either because it's going to have cards and dividers on it. So you're not going to see it. So it doesn't matter really what the back looks like. So if you've got wooden boxes or you've got chipboard boxes, this is going to be a cool design. So yeah, let's clean this out. Do not want to mess that up. That is so important to keep. I'm so afraid I'm going to break this thing. And if I do, then I'm in big trouble because it's not like you can run out and make one. Okay. So I think once we do this, then this video is going to be done. You know, you have to let me know. Let me have a thumbs up, guys, if you're enjoying this. I think I'm going to do more videos like this because every video, I tend to just turn the camera on if I'm going to show you how to create something. And I think a lot of times just having a video where we just sit there and visit, and I'm crafting and you know you're along for the ride or the visit, I think that's nice. Sometimes I like to just relax and watch somebody work. I don't necessarily have to be doing the exact same thing. So clean my little holes out, and then I'm going to show you a picture again so that if you've just tuned in, you have some idea of what it is I'm doing. We are creating this Elizabeth Craft Designs planner card box, and then I am going to be these are your monthly planner cards. These are the tall ones here, January through December. And then you've got the die cut, that's this little one here, and then you've got a tag, which is this one, and then you've just got all sorts of ephemera, but you've got your punches here, because in this box there are 3 of these little wooden sticks that hold your cards. You can barely see them right here that hold your little cards. So I am creating this one for myself. You can go on YouTube and look up Elizabeth Craft Designs and you can find this. I'm creating this one for myself, and depending upon the interest that I get, I'm thinking that I might order 2 more sets and do one in like a shabby with laces and flowers and put it in my shop, and possibly another one. I was thinking a male design would be so cute. So yeah, that's what we've got going on. We need another video. I'm going to go ahead and finish after these dry. I probably will give them overnight. I'm going to go ahead and finish these, and then I will decide if I'm going to put the box together online or if I'm better off putting the box together not on camera. It's just going to depend on if I think it would make a good video or not, I guess. I mean, we might as well do it on camera so that you can see it. It'd probably be a short video, but yeah, more fun on camera. So let me know what you think, guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.